Banking on poor women. For many people, there seems to be no escape from poverty. In other words, they are poor and they have no hope that this will ever change. In addition, and have the social problems of poverty, among them low social status, violence, poor health, and lack of education. In made this situation, a poor woman has an idea for a small business to lift herself and her family out of poverty. She needs a little money to begin this business. She goes to a bank to borrow the money and the banker interviews her. At this bank, as at most banks, the borrower must meet three necessary conditions: character, capacity, and collateral. That is, if this woman wants to borrow money from the bank, she must show that she is honest, is able to run her business, and own a house, land, or something valuable for the bank to take if she can't pay back the money. So, what happened to the women? The bank won't lend her money because she doesn't have any character. In such a situation, there seems to be no way for the women to break the cycle of poverty and the problems that are associated with it. One possible solution these days is microlending. This is a system of special banks and programs that are loaning money to the poorest of the poor. The idea began in Bangladesh with a man named Muhammad Yunus who founded Government Bank. The bank lends small amount of money to people who want to go into business. These are people who could never receive a loan from regular bank. To receive a loan toward Government Bank, people still must have character and capacity. But collateral is not necessary any longer. There is a different requirement. Each borrower must join a borrowing group. This small group meets regularly, follow a list of loans from the bank, and offer advice and support to members. Instead of collateral, there is peer pressure. Group members make sure that each person pays back his or her loan. They want to keep their good name and continue doing business with the bank. Grameen Bank has had many success and only a few failures. In a developing country such as Bangladesh, a person can buy a cow or a sewing machine and begin a small business with only 2050 today. There are 8.35 million borrowers in 81,329 villages in Bangladesh. The bank makes over 123 million in loans in a typical month. and the repayment rate is an amazing 96.67%. At first, the bank lends half of the money to men and half to women. Unfortunately, most of the Bangladesh men spend the money on themselves, not the business. Now, 96% of the borrowers are women in Bangladesh and other countries that start similar microlending programs. The bankers soon learned that urban programs were not as successful as rural ones. Borrowers in cities did not always repay the loan because of the importance of peer pressure. Microlending is more effective in small villages where everyone knows and depends on everyone else than in urban areas. Primary goal of this and other similar programs is the eradication of poverty. However, as poverty has decreased, there have been some surprising secondary effects of microlending programs. Perhaps the main subsidiary effect has been a change in the social status of women. Traditionally, in some societies, people thought of women as worthless. But when a woman has access to money and is able to demonstrate her capacity for business, she often receives far more respect than before from the male member of her family and from the entire village. In any country, women are the poorest of the poor. They produce more than half of the world's food, but they own just 1% of the world land. They are 51% of the world population, but very little money goes to programs to help them. In the late 1980s, Annie First Moore took the initiative and began the Global Fund for Women. Unlike microlending programs, this fund gives grants, not loans. The money is given, not lent. Other difference is that unlike government banks, which help people begin business, the direct focus of the Global Fund for Women is to help find solutions to social ills, violence against women, lack of health care, and lack of education. Since 1987, the fund has given 88 million to over 4,300 women groups in 172 countries. For instance, the fund has helped an Petersburg Center for Women in Petersburg, Russia. This center cares for women who are the victims of violence and abuse from family members. In Kenya, the Global Fund supports a program that gives health care and education to women with AIDS in a village in southern India. It is funding a woman who has started a literacy program to teach poor women to read. Bank and the Global Fund for Women may use different methods, but they have the same goal: the education of poverty. They also have lessons for banks around the world. It's good business to give a share to the poor with careful planning, education, and accumulation. Most people use the money well and then invest the money and knowledge back into their community. There is hope that they can begin to break the cycle of poverty for themselves, their family, and society.